माँ एक बॉटल पानी दे देना। 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 Hello, everyone. I guess you can ignore the initial part of the stream. I was still not expecting it to start immediately, but okay. It is what it is. And after a day of like pretty much one failure after the other, I think it was quite a horrible season of failures for me yesterday. I think today, hopefully, I do better. Also, I mean, there is this thing that we were trying to work on, which was learning to play while speaking. And I think speaking is definitely a distraction from thinking because thinking happens like a far more quickly, and like calculation again happens far more quickly in your head than while you're saying it. But at the same time, I think this just exposes sort of weaknesses, right? I think it's kind of shows weaknesses in our own thinking, but I don't know which one is the right one. I don't see anybody on the chat, so I'm assuming it's going to be a quiet day, which is fine. G4 check, and then they take on person, which doesn't seem to be useful. Queen F3. Queen F7, Queen G6, Queen F3, King G5, and then Queen G4 is mate, right? Okay. Queen F7, Queen G6 forced, Queen F3, Queen F3, and Queen G4 does not work. So King G5 is forced, and then Queen G4 is checkmate. Yes, should work. So when I'm solving a puzzle, it doesn't seem to be that hard to think while I'm speaking. But when I'm playing a game, it seems different. I don't know why. And yes, the only way to figure out is to keep until we are doing good. But before I play today, I have like, I'm just wondering if you remember yesterday's game against Sid, I felt that either like something is wrong with my openings. Like I'm not so confident with them. Like I play for all the time, but still I was not confident in playing it. And then I want to avoid forcing lines in the opening because I feel I can play much better if I reach a middle game, which is not like a theoretical thing for my opponent, right? Not something they can know, but something they have to figure out. So we're both figuring it out. Now that I think that I can figure out better, it's just that if both are figuring out, that feels more, that makes more sense to me. And the problem is, it's so hard to get these kinds of positions. But I guess the way to it is just playing a little unconventional in the beginning and rolling from there. I guess that is pretty much how we go about it. I mean, following principles for sure is a great way to play, but following principles, following like the most forcing, most challenging ideas also means that you're probably playing to their opening, to their uh preparation in a way, right? So I'm gonna go with some kind of setup style this time instead of going for a direct fight. I mean, again, it's gonna be tough, of course. It's gonna be like fighting against central expansion because they are gonna get the center for free. But at least it's unknown to both of us. I mean, I usually just play Caro Khan against e4, but I think I'm done with these openings for now. Since I don't really work on openings, I'm putting myself at an disadvantage where I'm being forced to, no, not forced, like I'm playing positions which are not really useful to me. Yeah, so like, yeah, now they have to figure out too. They're not studying this every day for sure, right? They're not studying this. So I'm guessing when they're figuring this out as we go about the position. And now both of us don't know what the best move in the position is. Like it's chess from move two, right? Move two or move three. I don't know this. I have not played this. Of course, the middle game plans for white seems to be clear. Gain space, attack with the black pieces. Whereas the middle game plan for black seems to be to counter attack the center, uh, create some weaknesses, create an opening, develop your pieces, and then play from there. So this is what I want, and I think this is how I must play. So yesterday after like the stream, I put down a few things. Wait, let me also quickly check that my settings are all right. Microsoft and everything. Yeah, everything looks good. Yeah, looks good. Back to the game. All right. I can attack the bishop. Seems fair. Nice. What to play now? I can go both e5 and go fc5. If e5, what's my idea? My idea is to open up the position. It looks fair. I could have gone c5 as well, but c5, mm, this seems more direct. Takes, pawn takes knight, opens up the rook. I take pawn takes knight again. Looks fair. Okay. Piece is well defended. I can give a check here. Pawn push. Or if the king moves, then position seems good enough. Nothing weird happening so far. I think the knight moves does. So yeah, now this is an uncomfortable spot for my opponent for sure. And they can't take pawn takes knight because that's it's gonna be a mistake. The question is how do we add pressure? So I'm already like this is what I mean, right? When you have to figure out on the board, many people struggle because they're not used to doing this. Whereas I have to do this every game because I don't know my openings well. The right way to go about is to learn my openings well, but also at the same time, that feels like a battle that's never gonna end. You learn, then they learn, and then you learn, and then they learn. It's just never ending cycle. And now I'm thinking, how do I add more pressure? Because I should add more pressure to this position. My knight's not doing much. I can develop it. I can also go f4, opens up the king. What are they gonna play? They're gonna bring the knight back, aren't they? Yeah, they're gonna bring the knight back. And that's gonna put me in a tough spot. Right. So what do I do? I like the fact that I can move my knight here. And then if they bring the knight back, I can go queen g3. No, I cannot. Cannot go queen g3. Either I could go queen g3, pawn takes knight, I have bishop takes knight, but the knight is there and that does not do anything. Yeah, I don't need to rush this position as well. The position is pretty favorable, but the advantage is dynamic. So if yeah, the queen king comes back, very reasonable move. Very reasonable. Queen e7, pawn takes knight, bishop takes knight, pawn takes back, queen takes pawn check, king moves. Hmm. Do I need to rush? Yeah, I guess I can do this because I don't know how I'm going to enter this position otherwise. If pawn takes knight, I go bishop takes knight. Not so sure about this move, but because now I did open up the rook, but I did it so that I can weaken their position a bit more. Right, and I can grab a couple of pieces. I could have played rook e8 directly, maybe. Okay, still great position. Yes, for sure, great position. Okay. Not sure what the point is, but we'll roll with it. Rook e8. King to f2. Circle chess master has challenged me. We'll play after this game for sure. Didn't spot this queen to d4. I think that's why they played rook e1. Nice. My bad. Should have paid attention to their moves. Did not pay enough attention. I mean, I did pay attention, but not enough. What's the material count? I mean, not in a tough spot, anyways. The endgame seems to be fairly good for me. I might as well as be okay with the queen trade, unless I'm missing something tactically. Alright, I'll just play simple chess. If queen takes queen, knight takes queen, and my knight is on a good square, everything is good. This is how I would have preferred to play yesterday as well. Logical, clear, calculated. Now I have a fork threaded on this side and a pawn threatened on the other side. But okay, I'm not expecting to get either of those. How am I down material? Did I what? Did I hallucinate so bad? Oh my god. This is not the kind of chess I want to play. Oh my god, at least yesterday I knew I was blundering. Oh my god, did I hallucinate so bad? I even forgot I just saw this as an equal trade. I don't know what was I looking at. What was I looking at? Oh my god, these streams are just gonna turn into memes at this point. What am I playing? What am I playing? Oh my god. Ew. Ew, brother. Ew. What is this? I don't think I've played such bad chess. Maybe. I don't know this. This is this. Oh my god, this is hilarious. For all this time where I thought I was doing better, I was losing. And I didn't even realize it. Wow. This must be a new low for me. Wow. One of the most horrible games I might have ever played. I mean, from my perspective. And now this is going to be out there where for a minute straight, I was like, oh my god, what a position. And to botch this position, oh my god. To botch this position. No judgment. Let me focus. It is what it is. Is anybody on the chat room as well? No one for now. I don't think anyone is even watching that. Are they? I don't know. I can't figure it out. I'm so glad nobody's watching. I love how at the end of every stream, I'm like, thank God nobody's watching. Why are they not taking it? Do they want to play something like Bishop takes h7? Their brilliant move or something? If they take Bishop takes h7, I might have. I don't have anything. Lovely. This is the move they come up with. Now I can attack the pawn. I need to think. There should be something I'm missing here. Alright, I'm gonna attack this pawn here. I did grab a pawn, but okay, I mean, the pawns, do they really even matter? Okay, 3, 7, they might actually matter. There's 7 now. So technically the material is equal, but for how long, I don't know. Okay, that is another pawn. My opponent is giving me equal competition. Blundering pieces. Right, I mean, no, to be honest, you can't compete with blundering pieces and not remembering it. Oh my, that's that's beyond me. It's like, oh my god, that's what is that? Okay, no judgment, no judgment. Why am I so judgmental? Why am I judging myself so much? Pawn push just feels good where I don't think it's doing anything. I might as well first develop because there's bishop f something here. But okay, let me just rook takes a7 is a blunder, so that's not gonna happen. Right? This was a move I was looking at, but now I do have check. I mean, life might not be that bad, I think now. Not that bad. Maybe there is hope in this position. I'm looking at some meeting ideas. Who knows? Something might end up happening. You can give a check. My opponent might have messed this up. Might. King to h5, a5 is mate in 2. Yes, it is mate in 2. King to a4 is also mate in 2. So life is good. Life is good, folks. Life is good. And it's only gonna get better. Well, let's not get let's not do funny business here. Just take and mate. So I mean, I didn't deserve to win this game at any rate. At any rate, I didn't deserve to win this game. And Circle Chess Master, how do I put this? Too fast for me. I can't play +0, boy. Gosh, I can't play +0 because I'm talking too much. Can't play. I mean, I will mess up with time. So yeah, that is it. So are you there? Are you still there though? Okay, finally something good has happened on the stream. It was a lovely mate. That was a lovely mate for sure. No judgment, no judgment. That's the spirit. And mm, I want to find my stream. Some I don't know. Yes. So Sonia Kevalani. I think you. This is Anmol, right? This is Anmol, right? Who is this? I think Anmol. Your surname was Kevlani. So I'm not 100% sure, but I think that this is you. Okay, that you've sent a challenge. It is you, is it? Am I right? Is my memory so good? that I remember your surname as well. My memory is too good. Well, in reality, it's not very good. It's just recognition. I just recognized that surname. Okay, there we go. I hope this is not rated. Beautiful. It is definitely rated. So you're here to snatch my rating points because I know for a fact you're stronger. I'll also do one thing. I think I'm pretty stressed. Usually, I don't know. Maybe I'm stressed. Who knows? Uh, am I connected to? This is boring. Okay, this is not connected. I'd love to listen to some music. Maybe. Okay. So same idea, but you're on stream. Won't you hear my ideas, Anmol? Not that I have many great ideas, but while you're playing this game, I would want you to be off stream. All right. And again, I think we do the same thing with black. I'll have to, I think that thing worked with, in the previous game, which was to not get into opening drama at all. But in this case, they'll probably going to play like, oh, it's a King's Indian defense. So I'm going to do something like, very obvious that makes it look like, oh, this is not a King's Indian defense. Now, this is a little weird from white as well. I mean, I do recognize some of it. It looks like a stone wall, but I don't think it's an exact stone wall. Maybe this is the way to play against it. But okay. As long as we both are using our minds. See, not this is not a judgment on people who learn openings properly. I should be doing it. I'm not doing it. So so that is why I'm bitter about those who know their openings well. Okay. I don't, and I suffer because of it. If I do this, the queen comes here, which is useless for me. And I don't really know how to go about this position. No direct confrontation, at least from my end. Also, not sure where my bishop belongs. We need to quickly figure out a small plan for in this position. How are we developing our pieces? What's the general idea to develop pieces here? Where will the bishop go? Where will the knight go? What's the setup? If I can figure that out, I can then play properly. I know I'm running out of time here, but okay. I think I'm gonna first start with this move because I don't think this side is the direction where my bishop can go properly. And now this looks like a key piece from their position. Looks like an important piece in their position, in Anmol's position. So definitely we're taking off. Anmol is a fellow student at Circle Chess. Is this? I mean, he's also part of the master classes taken at Circle Chess. Okay, now we have some kind of improvement in the position. Feels like an improvement, and c5 definitely a move. And again, I'm very happy with how the opening has gone. Like, suppose I would have played a regular opening from black, I don't think I would have got a good position because it's just that everybody knows everything. But that's not the truth. Of course, I mean, at our level, people don't really know everything. It's an illusion. But relatively, that's how I feel. It feels very horrible when your opponents are able to, do. everything you are able to do. That's not a good situation, is it? Okay. So now how do we go about this position? Uh, Definitely I want to trade this knight off. But again, the question is how am I developing my pieces? So I go knight d7, knight c6, queen, queen. Okay, and then that will be trouble because this pawn is hanging. Okay, okay, okay. So I'm gonna move my queen here anyways. White's middle game plan or White's plan is most likely going to be to create an attack on my king. But my Fianchetto, like in another game from yesterday, is a good will do a good job in getting rid of the attack, which is a nice thing. It's going to discourage an attack for sure. With the bishop a6 idea, must have made my opponent a little worried because that was a very well executed idea. I was kind of proud of it. Okay. And now, uh, I might have to defend this pawn, but I could also do it with a rook. Do it with this rook and not commit my pawn at the same time. Fair enough. I guess both were functional. I could have pushed the pawn. I could have brought my rook, but just following some general ideas. Use a piece when you can. I know I get a little distracted here and there. Yeah, this looks like the I don't know, I think the Pillsbury setup. Yeah, sort of a Pillsbury setup. You go very it's very similar, it looks very similar to the Pillsbury thing. And instead of trying to trade this knight away, maybe I can do that. I can also think about bringing this knight back because it is misplaced. That was the cost of that plan. You are listening to the stream then, Anmol. I told you not to listen to the stream. It is a stone. No, no, stone wall. It is that I am pretty confident with. I wasn't expecting G5. Not sure about this idea. Okay, bye. All right. I love how I one viewer and I'm asking them to go away. Very weird. Looks like I mean, what can I even do here? Okay. Fairly straightforward attack. The question is this attack real? Is this attack legit here? Or is it just fluff? Okay. Now I am a little worried on how do I bring my pieces to the best squares. But I think I have a route. to get improve this night? It's still a miracle how I won the last game. Definitely unexpected. Oh wait, did I? Should I have taken the pawn? It h6 might be funny, but at the same time, the attack is also gone. I don't see a direct path to the attack now, other than, of course, breaking in the center. I was about to say this was a good game from me, but then when I said that last time, I realized that it was a total disaster. The previous game where I just missed that I haven't I'm down a piece. Reminds me of something Dhruva keeps telling. Dhruva is a friend, very close friend, and we all play chess together. He was part of my college chess club, a good player, and he keeps telling one thing. It's like count material, count material. It's like a slogan at this point. He's always counting material. Okay, so I can develop a piece here with tempo. So why not? Now their king might start feeling unsafe at any moment. And I've also found the balance between thinking and, you know, yapping. It's not that difficult as I thought. I mean, it was difficult for the beginning, initial parts, of course. But I'm wondering, what do we play now? Rook takes pawn looks like a genuine way to play. But then there is this knight jump, which could be troublesome. And there you go, trouble is here. Knight check, queen takes, and then I might have trouble. Hmm. Did I mess up there? Maybe I did. This position requires very clean calculation. So I'm trying to achieve. I can't move the knight. Note to self. Mhm. I can go f5 on passant, f5 and on passant. I don't think there's anything better than this. If knight check, then bishop takes pawn takes rook takes. What's good? Yeah, but we do have trouble. For sure, we have trouble. Okay. Question is, how do we continue now? This looks like a tactical mess. Even at best, they have three defenders on it. Oh my god. Clean calculation, boss. Clean calculation. I think this is the way to go. But hats off to you, Anmol. I mean, you still managed to get an attack just when I thought the attack's over. Like, that was a mistake. I thought the attack's over. Ah, cheeky stuff. You might get an extra piece there, yeah? Or do you? I wanted to go knight d3 so bad, but I feel that the real problem is this thing. So I'll have to think. I'm thinking of trading stuff first. The material is equal, but I might get an extra pawn. If I defend this well, this will go in my books of good defense. Hello, Padma. How are you? I was wondering if you drop or not today. Playing against Anmol. Okay, knight takes pawn. Also, but I'm unable to open the stream link. Can you tell me how many people are watching? Because I don't know. For all this time, I'm assuming none. For all this time, I was assuming none because, I mean, Anmol is technically playing. So, and he said he's not gonna, he agreed to not watch it at that time. Uh-huh. Mm, okay, okay, okay. I just move my queen away, but then how many pieces are attacking this? One, two, three. I don't know. This is scary. This is scary. Very scary. So why are you making it so scary? I can't trade even now. Knight takes, bishop takes. Two of them. I guess one. It takes my count as one, very likely, and I'm not sure about this position. Looks like it's completely winning for me. Um, I need to play this with patience. Good attack and mole. But for now, I think position seems to be on my side. I can push, can defend. Let me push. I can offer a trade, but I hope I'm not messing something up there. Pawn takes, king attacks the pawn, king goes there, takes, outside passer. Looks good enough. Yep. Okay. I'm still allowing some unnecessary counterplay. And it's all because I'm very low on time, so it's scary. And I'm sorry for the cheap trick. Right, good game, Anmol. That was a good game. Is that again your challenge? Is it still your challenge? New challenge? Anmol, if you want, we can discuss this game also. If you're up for it. What you were thinking in any position you want? Are you here? Are you on the chat? Do you want to discuss? I mean, it would be great if I could have you on voice. I could, like, maybe we'll do one thing. I'll send you. Do, do, do you want to join like the streaming part, like where you can speak itself? Do you want to join that? I can send you the Zoom link on your Leech's ID. But if it's too much, we can just do it here on chat, whatever you like. How do you want to do it, Anmol? Yes is hard to understand. You need to give me either. You want to join Zoom or here? Like write Zoom if you want to join the Zoom, or write here if you want to just do here. Again, yes, obviously. What does that mean? You want to join Zoom? Do you want to join Zoom? Just say Zoom, bro. It's not clear what you want. You want to okay? You want to join? You want to join the stream? 1 second. I just pause the screen. Go to Zoom. Share. No, not this one. Yep. I'll invite you. One moment. And I'm sending it to you on your Leech's ID. All right. Keep it to yourself. Do not share it elsewhere. Yep. You can join on it now. I've sent you on the. I've sent it over. You can join. Uh, yeah. Zoom. All right. Cool. I'll probably get to know when you join here. Click on the link, enter the passcode, and you will be in. Hi, Anmol, are you there?
Hello, sir.
Click on the link, enter the passcode, and you will be wait. In. I think the stream is on the other side. I think you need to turn it off.
Yeah, so one second.
Yeah, yeah. You can let it go. You can turn your face on if you don't. If you want to. If both. It. I'm cool with both. Okay. All right. Now you can. Now we can actually discuss this position properly, right? Like this entire game. So first of all, like even before we start, right? What were your like movements of the game? What were you? How did you look at the game from the face to face? What were you looking at as?
Then I wanted to like attack and like build some attack and uh,
Hmm.
probably win material in that.
And until what point did you think you were winning? Like you had a good attack?
After 94, sir. But after that, Queen F7,
Yeah.
I thought you were defending, so I went for that.
After until night. So I'll tell you what is my opinion also, right?
Yeah.
So until here, maybe until here, until head six happened, right? I thought you might have something. Like if you take and I looked at this and then I was like, okay, you can't do this because now this will go away, right? Your attack will be done.
Yes, I also saw that. But
And
I thought that if I need to attack, I need to play h6 and then somehow open up the center to big blind.
correct, correct. So I after this position, I thought the attack is done. Okay, done. What I did not see was this pesky move. If I had seen this, I would have played, like I think when is my move? Yeah. Oh, sorry, I'll just play. You play this immediately. Let me make a dummy move first. Yeah. So if I had seen this idea before, right, head six and then combining it with e4, I might have played this early on, right, so that you don't have this break. So what do you think about this position? Would you be able to create an attack here?
No, sir.
This would be tough, right?
Yeah, very tough.
And I didn't see this e4 break at all. And when you played e4, I went like, oh my god, what is this now?
Like
Like,
if I needed to attack in that position, I needed some type of maneuver of knight, like
yeah,
uh,
very
remove.
long maneuver,
Yeah,
right? Very
it
long.
takes time.
Yeah, which is what I was like not sure about. Like, I mean, later. I mean, this is now that I see the game. Like for the entirety of the game, I did not take pawn takes pawn because I thought you will take back and this weak pawn will be gone.
And my pawn structure also will be nice.
Yeah, but now if you look at it in retrospect, and I'm thinking this for every other game I'm gonna play in these kinds of positions, this pawn is not a weakness. It's like a central opener whenever you need it, right? Which is very funny because all in the entire game I was thinking it is a weakness.
I knew that plan when some type of plan was there in my prep.
Right. And when you did this thing, right, when you like but when you played e4, I felt it was bad because I get to activate my knight and everything. Did you feel like you blundered here or something when I took pawn takes pawn, or did you calculate this?
I didn't like calculate properly, but I knew that there was nothing there for you.
Okay, you thought this is okay. I can give up those pawns, get the knight active, but you will still get this knight e4 wala maneuver, right?
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, knight e4 was a. I mean, uh, when I took Night Tech Spawn, even if you will go check the stream again, I think you were not there at that time, right? So at this point, I was so happy. Like, oh, I am winning. Right? And then I said knight e4, like after queen moves, and then I mean I didn't have a choice. Maybe I should have moved my queen away right now itself.
yeah.
Then
There was some that this pin was also there.
yeah, but I was worried about pawn takes pawn, but that was again a misconception. I could have taken this way. Like I think here I should have released the pin.
Yeah,
Instead, I went rook takes pawn because I was oblivious to 94. Like, I did not see 94 at all. Like, not even in my dream. When I saw e4, I didn't see 94 as an idea. When you did everything, I didn't see 94 as an idea. But the moment you played 94, it's like, what? Oh my god, I'm lost. That was my initial reaction. Is like, okay, I'm lost. I don't have a way to defend this position. Because I mean, if this knight could move, definitely this is winning. I just play this and I'm winning, but you have this queen takes queen.
yeah. That pin was annoying.
Yeah, and I think you banged on this fact and thought that okay, that's why the attack is working.
Yeah,
And I didn't want to play this move. I had when you
that
played
was
94, that was force exactly. I mean, I thought to come up with any move other than playing f4 because after f4 it's just a game of defense. I
yeah.
just need to sit and defend.
But I thought that e6 might be in defense, but you defended well.
Here e6, sorry.
No, e6 would be weak, and some
Oh,
weaknesses would be there. I thought like that, but
this
e6.
point, especially e6, yeah, e6 would have been weak. Yes. Also, you do not have your light square bishop, no?
Yeah,
That if you had a light square bishop, then definitely this was gone. And then I did this, and here again I was still not sure after this move. Like it was like Did I again like I was about to blunder very hard here because I thought my knight can't move only. That I have to take rook takes pawn and then you're gonna take queen takes knight and I'm done. Like this is the game. And then I was like, okay, I can move my knight away. Why am I like go because I thought I'll win with this extra pawn. And I brought my knight back.
Sir,
And
like,
for this,
can you check the engine if I have some attack?
yeah, we will do that. We will do that once we have finished our evaluation.
Okay, yeah,
Right. I mean, it's a good practice. You should have your own evaluation before you compare.
yeah.
Right. And knight takes pawn. And here, after this, I think when you here, I saw this line. This, then queen e7, and then bishop g5. And I was like, again, I was like, oh my god, why is this day not ending? Okay, can you just stop? Can you just stop here? Okay, I was so annoyed. I wanted to give rook takes bishop as well. Like, I just wanted to get rid of all of this. But then I think I found this. I was still not sure if it works or not because I was like, okay, do you still have something? What if you
Rook,
don't take?
rook f5 was a plan from before only. That was a defensive resource.
Yeah, I mean, I had seen rook f5 as a way to, close the line of attack.
Yeah,
So that is why I just played it because I had nothing better to do here. And
and also
uh,
the e6 will weakness will also be gone.
so I,
Don't trade.
why did you take rook takes rook?
Like I was thinking that if I don't take, what can I play else?
What if this move? Is that anything?
D4,
Yeah,
D5,
e5.
E5 maybe, but then D6.
So maybe I can just take, no? Maybe I'll take
Takes rook takes.
rook takes rook.
Yeah,
Pawn takes.
and then king to no no sorry. Uh, I have to move my knight somewhere
But okay, better than our position, right? Like here I got a very
easy.
yeah, this I think you lost hope here. After pawn takes pawn, you lost hope. Like, okay, ho gaya.
Khatam.
Right? Like I felt that because you exchange everything and then there was nothing. I don't think I played the ending very well too because I was very low on time.
Yeah,
And I'm still doubtful if I made a good choice here. Like if this line is okay.
no, that is winning. I calculated that. King
Yeah,
takes,
for
king
me, what I saw was this position.
takes, and you go to the queen side.
Yeah, I got this outside passer. If I am wrong, it's a draw. That is what I decide. That is what I calculated. Okay, if I'm wrong, at least a draw.
And I played the endgame because your time was very low.
Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. I could have, and you see, like this is what was happening. I did not know what to do because I was so worried I might mess up something. So I was like, finally, I was like, go take whatever you want. And this was a very cheap move I did. I played King F6, hoping for Rook G3 because I mean Rook G7 holds,
Yeah, rook
G8
G8.
holds, but it's very natural to play this. You know,
Yeah,
you're close to the pawn, so it's better.
and just as I played, then I saw that rook actually.
And like, okay, and I was like, I'm so happy because I didn't have time. I wanted a quicker conversion. So
Yeah,
yeah. Then I got lucky with this. And thank God you resigned. I didn't want to blunder from here. Very nice game. Very nice game. And I'm missing like I was missing the stream chat. Sorry, Padma, because I don't.
sir, another game,
Uh,
another.
another game. But we will be a little late. I think if it's already 10:21. You want to play another game?
Okay, sir. Like
We
5 + 5 or
Oh, I don't have a mouse set up yet. I have to get a mouse. This my original old mouse won't work with the laptop, the one which I took now.
oh,
So which is why once that is set, I can start playing Blitz. Maybe for today we will end here. I mean, I always wanted this like post game discussion with the player itself because it gives you more insight on how the other person is thinking, right? We don't get to do this in online chess. In offline chess, we are just talking to the other person right after the game. Until we walk out of the door, we're like, ye hota to ye, wo hota to ye. So you don't get to do that in online chess. And we'll quickly check the engine. No, I think you wanted
Yeah, I
to look
just
at the engine.
wanted to after Queen F7, like.
Yeah, 1 second. So, by the way, what is your opinion of Bishop A6? Did you
Bishop.
feel that? Did you feel that? Oh, that's a nasty one. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I didn't want with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a friend of mine who does this in a very different opening, but he keeps doing this. And that is where I picked this up. You know, a very interesting idea of just trading the
It
bishops
was
like this.
bishop c2, but then my castling would not be good.
Castling will go away. Exactly, exactly. That was the point. No, no, I don't think you have an option here, right?
Yeah, takes is only force.
Maybe you can go c4 at best, but then you should be okay with playing this position. But
No.
I don't know if this okay. It does not say it's good c5, and
Yeah.
yeah, position is opening up in my favor. So
Yes.
yeah, this was good. This was a good. I mean, that is why I was a little happy with my position because I got one very important piece out of the game.
Yeah, that was an important attack. And why didn't you play knight h5?
Where here,
Yeah,
uh, so my idea was that
to
if I
trade that
bring,
knight.
sorry.
To trade that my knight.
Yeah, also if you take, I mean, this which was a bad move. Now I'm wondering because I thought you will take. Why will you ever take?
Yeah.
Right? So this was a bad move because then again, I mean, I would have to waste a couple of moves with my knight developing. Whereas if my knight were here and then I would trade this knight for this knight, much better. My knight was already on a good square. Right? And your attack does not happen without this pawn moving.
Yeah.
And I don't think you can do this pawn push. Like that is much harder to play with.
Why?
Like if
That might
I
be
mean,
possible.
no,
That
but I'm gonna go knight takes, no, and you are gonna open this up.
yeah.
You if you play f5 here,
Not here, sir. Somewhere else, like knight g4, maybe, and then f5.
knight g4, where you'll play first knight g4,
Yeah.
then I'll get my knight here. No, now f5 will still not work. I mean, I got all my pieces right. That's the problem.
Yeah, and my
Where will you don't have your you don't have any enough pieces as much as I have defenders here now already.
your all pieces defend.
Yeah, that was a that is why this should have been a better way to play. My
Yeah.
bad. I misconception. I brought it here and then immediately I realized. Now you see this knight is sitting here.
Yeah.
Comparatively, my knight would have been here, and the knight should have been traded, or your knight would have been back.
Did you see
And
that h4 h5 portrait?
yeah, yeah, I mean that's how you would attack. So I was expecting that.
Or here, like instead, what you played? 1 second. Can you go behind? After
Yeah,
h4,
yeah.
what you played?
I just developed my knight because I wanted to bring my knight here and then here.
Why not queen e7 or something?
Oh yeah, Queen A7 would have been a problem, no?
Yeah. Now
But
h6 is
but
not
it says
looking good.
but it says Queen G4 is a bit like you are winning. You are good here. After E6, you are good. I didn't have the courage to play this move.
Yeah, I also thought that.
It's a bad move, right? Like it
Yeah.
looks bad, but it's not bad. It is winning apparently because everything gets opened up. Your attack is done.
Yeah.
These kinds of defensive moves are what separates us from one level up, right? Like neither are you considering it, nor am I considering it. Like we are not even considering this move as a defense.
Yes. But I was thinking that you played e6, so I stopped thinking that.
Oh, you were looking at f6,
I was looking at f5.
f5. Okay, f5 would probably not be a nice way. I think let's see what does f5. F5 is. I mean, I didn't do anything, right? The whole point is I need to break this
Yes.
clamp you have here. e6, and then until you played this e4, now my knight coming there was too late. So overall, I was very slow in this game. Like in many points, I played very slow moves instead of the most direct way of playing. I played very slowly. Okay, from here we anyways analyzed
Yeah.
this, and I was also looking at knight moves here. What would happen? But then anytime your knight moves, I can just take this pawn. Is what was there in my head.
Yes. I I didn't play knight d6, that's why. But otherwise, it would have been a nice movie. That was
Yeah,
not thinking.
but what if here you go, let's say it's your turn, right? Yeah, what did I play? If
You,
you what if you go here? Oh, anyways, this pawn is gone.
yeah.
Right. And also, when you were pushing your pawns, no, in the back of my mind, I was like, if your attack fails, I'm winning because all your pawns will be a weakness.
Yes. And that's what happened somehow.
Yeah. Later, everything became a weakness, and I just gobbled everything. By
Yeah.
the way, see, I was this position was drawn now. Like again, we reached equality.
Yeah.
What mistake did I do here? Oh, rook h5 immediately.
Ooh.
Missed this. Very nice move. Now net f5 is kind of forced. Like if you don't take, if you go back somewhere, then queen d7, and like basically attack on this knight is gone. And you can't go here as well. I think I didn't have knight takes knight. Yeah.
Yeah. So how is it draw after that? Queen e7.
Bishop e7, rook f5, rook a c1.
Oh.
I mean, I told you right. Rook takes rook was not right.
Yeah.
Like I mean, and you played it a little impulsively because you were playing on my clock. I felt like you were playing on my clock after while you play when you played rook takes f5. Like let's just make moves.
After rook f5. Yeah.
No, because I mean I don't think I would play rook takes f5 here if I see pawn takes pawn back.
Yeah, but
Also, this is not clear, right? How do you use this rook is not clear.
yes, but
I still
after
don't see the
rook,
idea.
rook
Oh,
takes rook, after rook a7, rook takes rook.
after rook a c1.
Rook takes rook.
Wait.
Might be same, no?
No. Rook takes rook. I just rook takes f1, and now there's four pressure. No, you're winning now.
Oh, it,
Did you
it
miss this? Did you miss this?
no,
Did
no.
you think that rook takes rook is a threat? Like ignore this position. Suppose you do nothing. Did you think rook takes rook is a threat?
No, like, but I was thinking that this piece is defended enough. But I
Yeah,
didn't see that one, two, three, four defenders and but four attackers are also there. But still, you can't move after that.
yeah. Well, this basically black is in a sort of zugzwang. Like black, not
Yes.
zugzwang. Like for like they don't have moves.
After rook takes f1, zugzwang type of.
That is lost. That is lost. I'm telling after rook is c1. This is the kind of position we would reach, and
Which is equal.
yeah, it's a draw by it says.
Yeah, perpetual.
Your problem is your king is weak. My problem is my king is weak.
Yes.
There is the if you either you're gonna take the draw or I'll take the draw. So this would have been the other line. But okay, very nice game I think.
No,
As I said,
if
goes in
it
one of I'll bookmark this because this is a good defense. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
no, if I don't do anything, you are winning now. Then
Sorry,
if I don't do anything, you are winning. Like in the last question,
which position?
last in this variation, last
Yeah,
one.
yeah, that is why, right? Like we have to take the draw.
Yes.
There's no option. All right, I'll stop sharing this, and I think with that we'll also end today's stream. Thank you so much, Anmol, for also playing for for a very nice attack. I think in retrospect, I would be cheering for you if I was watching this game. I would be cheering for White here. Like let it work in a way. Also, this was very helpful. This was very useful. This discussion.
Okay, thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye bye bye, Anmol.
Bye.
All right, everybody. Good night and see you tomorrow. Today was definitely better than yesterday in terms of how I was thinking. Uh, the first game still a horrible one. I mean, but okay, I still survived. But okay, it'll take time, as I said. Third stream, sorry, ze- second stream. We are using an array count. We are starting with zero, and 0, 1, 2 is done. Probably by the 10th stream, I will have a very nice flow. And hopefully by the next or whenever possible, I'm able to move from Zoom to OBS. So the layout is better. Right. All right.